So how about this? People across Connecticut lost $2.6 million last year alone after being scammed. Consumer investigative reporter Jennifer Joas explains what some of those top scams are and how to avoid falling for them.
Being in a vulnerable position, which most people these days I feel like are. We're in positions of, needing money. These scammers, they feed off of that.
Monica Nichols is a married and mom of two. She's sharing how she was duped into a remote job and lost nearly $50,000. She says the open position popped up on Instagram, and the scammers had a website that looked legit with job listings.
You had to log in and, it was very detailed. It didn't look like it was just made up, overnight. So there was just so many things and why it did look legitimate. And that's how I got hooked.
She started writing reviews for products. She paid $20, but would get a commission of $60. She says the scammers deposited money into her account 3 times. But then, as she had to pay more to review more expensive products, she stopped getting paid. The Better Business Bureau says employment scams came in as the 3rd most common scam in the state last year. And they were the 2nd most costly, with Connecticut residents losing more than $417,000. Beating out employment for the most expensive scams are investment scams. And as for the most popular, online purchases, things like a fake post for a pet or a vehicle for sale, and phishing scams, where scammers try and get your personal information.
The BBB's biggest pieces of advice are never answer the phone or respond to text messages from someone that you don't know. Never send anyone money. Never pay for a job. And finally, always stop and think things through.
These shady actors, they really push their victims to make a decision right away before they have a chance to think about it, or before they have a chance to ask a friend or family member what they think. But you definitely want to take those extra few minutes to do that, because again, it's going to save you a lot of time, headache, and money down the road.
For NBC Connecticut Response, I'm Jennifer Joas.